We woke up every morning when I was little and we went on a hike. We swam the rivers and we biked and we hiked and we picked blackberries.
Young people see there's so many options here. I mean, kayaking, bike riding, hiking, skiing. I mean, you name it. Every season there's something to do. How can we have the people that grew up in this community have jobs that pay them well enough that they can afford to live here?
I think it would be hard to find a place that's prettier than here.
When you get up here and you're out there, you don't have to worry about traffic. Not going to work right now, I'm not coming back from work.
Green River is one of the treasures of Vermont, for sure.
It's the most pristine park I've ever been to. There's a swimming hole that I can go down to and swim in the summertime, and you can see your feet because the water is so clear.
We get people from North Carolina, Texas, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York. They just come from everywhere.
I remember a little baby moose swimming across the water as we were coming in.
The loons here are kind of unique in the sense that over the years they've gotten used to canoes and kayaks, and they will pop up 10 feet from your kayak.
Talk about a gem. The amount of undeveloped shoreline, the opportunity for experiencing wilderness-like character of a place 10 minutes from downtown Morrisville, to be able to go paddle on quiet waters. What an unbelievable opportunity and resource to have right in our backyard here.
Every year, we'll be hustling and bustling and out there checking sites and thinking about all this different stuff, and then all of a sudden you're just sitting there wait a second. I'm working here right now? This is what I'm doing? Could happen at the beginning of the year, happen at the end of the year, but without fail, it always happens every year.
So many people would love to live in a place that's so just naturally this perfect.
You can find nature anywhere. We could go out back and you're in a deer yard.
Whitetails, waterfowl, rabbits, turkeys.
Kids that are lucky enough to grow up here, they live it.
We're on our 10th anniversary all-school trip to Elmore Mountain State Park. Come here every fall.
I'm really grateful that I get to see this landscape every day, because obviously we have a beautiful view of mountains up here, and seeing the foliage, especially this time in the fall, it's really nice.
It's such a privilege to live here, and we don't even really think about it.
I love Vermont. I love having seasons, and I just love how everybody's so friendly and kind.
You can travel to other parts of this country, and there's something very special about coming back to this place. The familiarity, the people.
As a senior, I'm definitely excited to go see the world, but at the same time, I know when I come back, there's definitely going to be a sense of community here. I know all the town knows me. We just are so close. And I know when I come back, I have a family.
Me personally, I'm really glad I grew up in Morrisville.
I just think the sense of community is so strong that it's like a force field you can't get away from. You can leave, but you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
One of the things that, when I was in my 20s, that I constantly heard was, we lose Vermont's population. Kids don't want to stay here. And now it's kids can't afford to stay here.
A lot of people my age left Vermont 5-6 years ago, did a bunch of stuff, everyone wanted to go adventure, and then they come back here because it's our home. Our feet end up being frozen to the ground here. You're born here, you'll probably die here.
We have a demographic problem. We're chasing people out of the state because they can't afford to live here. It doesn't mean they don't want to, they can't. And it's true. I mean, it's just expensive here.
The cost of living, the cost of housing here, I don't know how a single person could even go about buying a house.
I live with my mother. I mean, that is the most embarrassing thing to admit in some levels. When people say, what you doing, where are you living? Oh, I'm living with my mom.
What I'm hearing when I'm talking with business owners who are trying to hire people, people who have lived here a long time, their children are looking for their first homes, is that it is something that's very difficult.
Other than working remotely, the state's not filled with great paying jobs.
We have kids that are leaving the state because they can't find a job. We have people who want to come back here, but their partners can't find a job.
When you're just starting out, it doesn't matter how much fun it might be to be here. You got to be able to make a go of it. And if you can't, you're going to vote with your feet.
People that actually live here have a hard time investing in it. So it's like, why isn't it working for the people that have been here the whole time?
People who have born or raised here should be able to build on their land and have their families thrive as well and stay.
We want you to go learn about the world and bring all the amazing things you saw somewhere else home. But we have to have a home for them to come back to.
Recreation's always been a part of the lifestyle in Vermont. Whether you're a dairy farmer, a school teacher, a factory worker, whoever you are.
Phenomenal mountain biking.
Hunting and fishing.
Swimming holes.
Waterfalls.
Sometimes I skip school to go skiing with my dad.
Snowmobiling.
Kayaking.
The rail trail, New England's longest contiguous recreation path.
There's beautiful views everywhere. You can start that way is about the halfway mark in about half mile. And you can go 95.5 miles from end to end, or you can just go 5 miles out and back.
And I think the towns that are connected to it are so lucky we're able to have our restaurants and our bike shops that are right close. In the winter, the rail trail is snowmobilers and skiers and snowshoers, and in the summer it's bikers and runners and walkers.
The rail trail has been an incredible resource for us as a business, and we hope that we reciprocate that by being a great resource to the trail. Food, water, drinks, bathrooms, whatever you need. We even have a bike pump.
The perfect destination after your ride is coming back here.
Yeah, we plan lunch around it.
Yeah.
Go for a 20-mile ride past here. Yeah. On the way back, stop, get a beer, get some lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe another beer.
There's a lot of tourists, which this rail trail brings here.
I'm from Philly.
Victoriaville, Quebec.
Every year we do this bike path, which we love. Dogs Head Falls, that's one of our favorite spots.
I was in Cambridge today and I met a young couple they're from Colorado. They were bicycling the rail trail. They came all that way to do that.
The local biking scene is very strong, and it's kind of reflected on that trail system at Katie's Falls. It's a pretty gnarly trail system.
We would call it rake and ride, where you pretend you're on your bike literally when you're building this trail, and you maneuver through the woods, and then you connect 2 points, and then once you get to 2 points, and then you want to connect another point. I made it so there's a lot of spaghetti, and you make your own bowl of pasta every day. A friend of mine, they call it the Katy Perry ride, which is about 70 miles if you do the original, and it's from Katie's Falls to Perry Hill, all on mountain bike trails and some dirt roads, and that's 12,000 vertical feet. Come on up and enjoy yourself. We got views, we got jumps, we got steeps, we got mellow.
Hank owns Chuck's Bikes in Morristown. He's up there, with a weed whacker getting all the trails in the fields. He'll ride up with his chainsaw and on his bike. And in the winter, he grooms all the trails for fat biking.
He's worked his tail off developing that and getting people interested in it.
It makes you feel good, it makes you feel alive, and that's why we do it.
If our young people are up there riding their bikes, where would you rather have them?
I think a lot of people get that sense of peace that I get from the mountains and the woods.
To me, it is a spiritual connection with the earth. Nature is my church.
My husband and I, we hiked to the top of Mansfield. We're home by 1 o'clock.
The scenery is phenomenal, not only on this lower road, but most of the scenery in the upper Elmore Mountain Road is just phenomenal.
When we talk about having places for people to play, that becomes a public good, because healthy, active bodies stay healthy and active.
We are right in the middle of great ski areas.
Smuggler's Notch,
Stone Mountain, J Peak Resort.
Smugs is amazing. It's where my kids learned how to ski, snowboard.
Bill Stritzler's so smart, and so we're lucky to have him in this area. He's that small guy who gives good service, who gives people the experience they want, and he can beat the big guys. And he's done it successfully.
The things that we can do that we could not do if we were corporately owned has to do with maintaining the culture that we have built over 40 years.
It is, in my mind, the embodiment of what a Vermont ski experience should be.
If we have a really big decision to make, we bring together 3 or 4 people, and a half hour later we're done. That's not the case if you're part of a larger corporation.
You've got disc golf, an amazing indoor facility for families, rock climbing wall, zip lines.
We have not only downhill ski areas, we've got cross country.
You have a biathlon range, you have rowing, you have so many different activities that people can enjoy year-round at the Crossbury Outdoor Center.
They built a wonderful facility up there for lots and lots of people to come from all over the world.
It's a great place to be. It makes me want to move here.
Being outside, recreating, being in Mother Nature is ingrained in who we are.
I have 2 kids. I'd love to see them grow up here and stay here. You know, how can we make it less challenging, and how can we find balance between affordable housing and land conservation and help those younger generations thrive?
As we look at our future, we've got to figure out how to retain the youth that we have and attract more to come be a part of this cool Vermont experiment. And that means that we need to figure out how to not send prices through the roof so that our communities change forever.
If we give the people that live here and work here careers that have something for them economically, so they can start a family, they can live comfortably, this divide or this chasm we're seeing will shrink up.
Morristown's future belongs to everyone who calls it home. You can help shape that future. Show up when it matters, share the episodes, call or write your legislators, and join the conversation. Morristown, a tale as old as time, is a thank you to the communities of Lamoille County and the state of Vermont. From Guy's Farm and Yard.